Welcome people of YouTube, Jack Gash here again today. Thank you for joining me and thank you for clicking on my video. Now I'm catching the early morning sun and I decided to get my camera today because I wanted to talk to you guys about I can and I can't. Now we have two voices in ourselves, in our heads, in our minds. I can and I can't. I can't get over my mental health. I can't get over my anxiety. I can, or I can. Now, in my recent video, I talked about going from excuses to opportunity. Now, I talked about the steps, and they take steps. Going to opportunity takes steps. Now, I just wanted to make a video about talking through some of them steps that I've discovered in my own journey. Now, the understanding that you have to get to even discover the path of the set of steps up to success, the steps up to changing your life, getting yourself out of the rut that you're in. Are you fed up of your anxiety? Are you fed up of your depression? Are you fed up of not being successful? Are you fed up of not having a steady income? Now you need to discover that you have a I can and I can't voice in your head. Understand this, people. Take this away with you today. I can and I can't. Now you listen to one of them voices a lot more than the other. You can hear it now. You've got one that tells you can't do it. Or you've got one that tells you can. Now I can't lives in comfort zones. It comes from your ego. It's here to protect you. It's here to keep you safe. It's here to not push your boundaries. It's here to keep you in a place that you feel comfortable, that there's no threats. And I can wants to push you. It wants you to grow. It wants you to be fearless. It wants you to be unstoppable. It wants you to be the best you could possibly be. Now these two voices are in your head. These two voices are in your internal space. But there's one you're listening to more than the other. You have to realise this. It's in every single one of us. I can and I can't. A beautiful analogy that I only realised the other day when somebody pointed it out on one of the videos I was watching. Anybody remember the old Tom and Jerry cartoons or any kind of cartoons? The devil and the angel. Now this doesn't represent good and bad. It represents in that respect because, you know, it's good to sense danger. It's good to have I can't because it's good to have that protection. But also if you live through that and you live by that, you're never going to get anywhere. But the angel, I can no matter what. I can achieve no matter what. I can get over my mental health. I can get over my depression. I can get over my anxiety. I can be successful. I can get promoted. I can be wealthy. I can do the things that I want to do in life. No matter what life throws at me, I will get there. Or I will die trying. 50 Cent. Get rich or die trying. Get to my dreams or die trying. End of the day, that's what it's got to be. Have you got what it takes to start listening to your I can voice? I can. Another beautiful analogy from the same person. Your bitch and your boss voice. Now, people might get offended by that, but it's true. Bitching. Negative. Complaining. Moaning. You know, crying about stuff. It's good to show emotions, but it's not good to have emotions control you. You've got to build your mindset stronger than your emotions. Now I'm changing myself. I'm changing all the time and I'm growing myself. And I share my discoveries with my channel because I want to try and help people see their own potential. These videos are not just about me, it's about you watching this. Now I want you to realise that I'm just a human being like you. I'm just like any other person. And I'm talking this and materialising this and articulating this out of my own brain through my own discoveries. And you can do the same. I'm not saying you have to create a YouTube channel, but the things that I'm talking about can be in your mindset as well. Because it's about growing yourself. It's about educating yourself in the right fields that you need. People go through life and they've stuck in ruts. They're stuck in the mental health. They're stuck about the depression. They're stuck about the career. but they don't choose to educate themselves about them things. When I realised that I'm dyslexic, I started reading really easy books. Once I started reading properly and I started going, and I realised I wanted to start manifesting the life that I wanted, I read The Law of Attraction. When I wanted to start creating more peace in my mind and started meditating properly, I read books about Buddhism and beginning Buddhism. When I went into a more senior management role at my previous job and I started, having more responsibility, I read books about management. When, currently I'm reading books about being here now and being more present. I'm reading books about, being more motivated, being more energetic, getting more out of your life. It's all about educating yourself and upgrading yourself, and you all have the tools to do it. But it's if you're listening to I Can. And that is the biggest hang-up that will prevent you from being the best you could possibly be and the most biggest potential you could possibly be. We go through life accepting where we are and thinking that's where we'll stay. And the minute you accept that and accept where you'll stay, that's where you're going to stay. That's where you're going to be. That's where you've hit your barrier. And you ain't going to move any further till you decide that you've either had enough or you're ready for a change. And when you decide that you're ready for a change, you need to tell yourself, I can change. It's all about growing as individuals, people. It's all about excelling your life and making the most out of your life. This is your potential. This is your moment. This is your glimpse in the fucking history of mankind. Are you really going to sit by and let it just disperse and go with moaning and procrastinations and so many beautiful, wonderful ideas just passing you by, and you're not grasping or taking the first step to even change or go after it? Ask yourself this. Ask yourself this. It's all about daily changes. Get up early. Start your day properly. Eat right. If you've got goals to get bigger in the gym, or if you've got goals to be more healthier, more active, don't just start tomorrow. Don't just start on your New Year's resolution. Don't just start somewhere in time. Start today. Start now. Start right this minute. Turn this video off and work out right now if that's what you want to do. You have to start in the moment. And that's my current book, Being Here Now, Present, Ram Dass. It's a very spiritually orientated book, but it talks about living in the present and making the most out of this moment in time. And that's where your most power is. Realising that all your potential lies within this one moment. And the capacity in what you do and the capacity in what you change lies within this one moment. So change something today. Come away from this video watching me rambling on in this field with something you want to change today and something that you want to make a go of, or something that you want to get better at, and do it. Practice, 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 and do it today. Do something today. Don't just sit back and let life pass you, because you will live a life full of regrets, full of so many things that you wish you'd have done when you're on your deathbed and you never ever did them and you never ever achieved them. I've talked to a lot of older generation people, younger generation people, and the biggest discovery I found from talking to young and old people was the contrast in mindset. I talked to some of my older friends, and when I say older friends, I'm talking 60s, 70s, very wise people. And I've got some of them that have done many different things and live with no regrets and have so many nice memories to reflect back on, so many things to reminisce about. And then I've got others that haven't done much. They had so many ideas. I wanted to do this when I was this age. I wanted to do that when I was that age. And they never did it. And they still live that. They're 70 years old still thinking about that. That the things that they never ever did. Because if you never ever do the things you want to do, and then you're going to live a life of unknowing. Could it have worked out? Could it have turned out better? Could it have panned out for the best? You'll never know without doing it. I can. You can do this. If you're watching this video, you can do it. Remind yourself this and tell yourself every single day when you get out of that bed that you can do today and you can be better than the person you was yesterday. Your goals don't have to be massive. Your goals don't have to be changing the world. They don't have to be a millionaire. They don't have to be, you know, owning a massive business. They can be forming a better relationship with your family, getting over your mental health, having a steady income, finding a job you enjoy. These are all still sufficient, quite respectable goals. But you're not going to ever get there without trying them. You're not going to ever get there without doing them and telling yourself that you can do them. As I said in my last videos, make yourself responsible. Never ever go through life blaming everything else, because, like I say, you don't want to get to your deathbed, and I'm thinking about my deathbed every day, and that's what gets me awake in the morning. You think about that. Nobody wants to think about death, but think about it every day. Think about your immortality every day. Well integrated in yogic culture. Some of Buddhist practice is based around dying, practicing the act of death, laying down on the floor pretending you're dying. The reason we do this is because we want to live every day. We want to wake up in the morning for something to wake up for. Half of depression, half of anxiety comes from not wanting to get up, not wanting to do, not wanting to participate in your life, participate in your day. Because your head's working against you. But if you remind yourself of your immortality, that one day you will come to pass, one day this will happen, you'll do something about it every day. As I always say on this channel, peace and love to anybody watching this. Make sure you take it easy. There's going to be more content that's driving me towards trying to help people see their potential. I'm not some guru. I'm not some special person. I'm just like you. The only thing I've done is started to work with my own mind and change my own mindset. And through this, I can reflect my information that I've understood myself into videos, and hopefully reflecting that information into videos to post on my little small channel will help you change your perspective. I'm not trying to change your life in a sense of, I'm not trying to, you know, be some great mystical person who's going to be stood on some podium one day, although that would be pretty fun. You know, I'm an ordinary guy just trying to make people see their own potential. Take it easy, man.